Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins with you again, and we're back in EU4 playing as Florence, the Pax Romana series. We are pressing on to try to claim anything related to coastal Mediterranean and former Roman territories. A couple things here while I take a sip of my tea. Let me talk to you about it. So I've been, basically, the gist of what my schedule is like is working full-time during the days, and usually a couple days and evenings in the week, usually in the weekends, I work at another job, and then as much as possible, I'm doing recordings and YouTubing. The missus and I decided that if we're going to do this, let's give it a solid year without questioning any of the how much we're getting for attention or anything, but just simply focus on doing the things that we would do if we had, 50,000 subscribers or whatever. So, I want to try to keep putting out better and better content and stuff that is consistently what both matches with the style of games that I like and the style of play that I like, as well as content that you guys will enjoy. And I try to make it as clean and quality and professional as possible. So, in doing that, there's some upgrades that we've been working towards saving up for. One is a new video card, so hopefully this will be a lot cleaner for you. So for those of you who were experiencing or feeling like it had a look of some lagginess to it, let me know, because I think it should have adjusted that issue. I'll kind of like do the whole flailing around here thing for a while here while I'm talking, and see if we can't give you a reasonable chance to test it. So then the other thing is I got a new the new video card, and then I was having some audio issues that I thought was hardware related, and it turns out that the new headphones are amazing. Got them on a great sale at Memory Express, my favorite little computer store. It's not so little, but favorite computer store, Memory Express, and I got a new set of headphones. They were on sale too, so kudos. And turns out that the issue was with some software with Mountain Blade Warband that I was dealing with. Now, I don't know if something went wrong when I was putting those headphones, connecting those headphones or whatnot, but my Camtasia Studio software that I use basically had an oops, where it's changed, or I changed, what was being recorded. And somehow the checkbox for record system sounds was off. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix that series. It's a Iron Man series, so I can't really go back. I just have to hope people are very forgiving about the content having really just my voice with no sound in the background. I can maybe I can splice in some music. I don't know. So apologies if you also watch that. I'll probably explain that later, but you may get an episode that doesn't explain what happened there. Having said that, we're in EU4, and I am nowhere near my grand goal of reforming Rome. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Hopefully the graphics are better for you. As I was saying about the audio, I recorded this episode already, and I thought it was working. I thought I had it fixed, but apparently not. Now it's fixed. Now it's working. So I was like, in the other one, I was like, yeah, well, if you're hearing this, obviously it's fine. Well, let me say it again. If you're hearing this, it's fixed. So, war going on down here against the Mamluks. Oddly enough, the Ottomans are... Oh my goodness. Florence, the Ottomans, and Ethiopia are all fighting the Mamluks. They're just getting absolutely rolled right now. We got a siege happening on this city, and as soon as that's done, I think we'll break the war off, see what we can grab from them. Yeah, I think you guys can actually offload everything but your... I don't think you have any more ships up here, do you? No, you don't. So we'll take the galleys, and we'll put them here. Take everybody else, and we will actually separate off the light ships and tell them to go back to protecting trade in the Genoa trade node. And then we will grab the... where's the other group? There you go. Not the flutes. Oh, these are the the war galleys. That's not what I wanted. Come on, where are you? Flutes! You can go down to near the transports. You can go down and wait there for transporting later. The war galleys can, however, hunt pirates in the Genoa trade node. So, that having said, we are not going to make a state out of Corsica at the moment. Yes, I know we have claims in provinces. Two particular ones that we want is Milan and Welshburn, because that will let us, as you know, that'll let us form Italy, which is our first major achievement goal that we're not going to get an achievement for because then I didn't put it on Iron Man, which in this case I guess is okay because of the audio oopses. Apologies if you can hear me taking sips of this tea. My lovely wife today makes this amazing tea for me when I'm feeling really crappy. In the last 2 days, I was trying to get stuff done, but I was like just like getting sick, and it was like throat sick, and I couldn't talk for a bit there. It's just rough. So you don't get much recording done when you're not talking. Should have got more sleeping done is what I should have done. So we're waiting, or not building there, because we're waiting on some more cash to build some manufactories. Hopefully after this war we can. Well, I know we're going to be able to from experience. Cyprus, Cremona, and Parma are upset. We have 7 relations. Military alliance with Poland, France, Provence, and Saxony. I'm actually going to go ahead and up this relations with Poland by getting military access with them. Okay, put that away. We don't need that about that. I know we're at war, and we have Fizan, who is Fizan, the Fizani. Liberty desire is 90% because we upsetted them by forcing them to become Protestants. So let's have a quick scan around things. Trade-wise, we are dominating fairly aggressively in Genoa at 43%. We have 16 of the Tunisian, 26 of the Venetian trade node, 12 in Ragusa, and we're sitting at 35% of the Alexandria trade node right now. So our merchants right now are in Tunis and Sevilla. And I think what we're going to do is switch the dude up from maybe Alexandria. If we could move more trade from Alexandria, that would be great. Because right now, most of it is going towards the Venice trade node. And I'd rather it go into the Genoa trade node. So I think we'll move that. Pardon me. You know what? I'm going to move the Tunisian dude, because the Sevillan dude is getting lots. Pardon me. That's rough. My voice. Apologies. I don't want to talk to him. I want to go over here, actually, in this trade node, and say transfer trade in the Alexandria trade node. Transfer trade, and we'll grab the guy that is currently in Tunis to do that. Arrive in 15 days. Excellent. So that's the trade situation. Diplomatically, you'd have a quick peek there. We're with Mamluks. We got a few vassals, and we have allies in the big blue blob France and the small blue blob Provence. Then we have the Poland with their Commonwealth, and we also have Saxony as a friendly. So nice alliance chain there. We got some truces we're gonna have to work through. Lots of truces actually we're gonna have to work through. So watching Sicily here, they're kicking Aragon's butt, but they can't get off the island to take more stuff and increase the war score, and Aragon apparently doesn't want to go mess with them. So, like, those scary one province minor Sicilians, they'll throw pizzas at our face. I don't know what Sicily is like, but it sounds like a beautiful place. So, continue the war here, Olive, in, thank you, military access. Continuing the war here in the Mamluk territory. We're building up a war, what's it called? Spy network there, so that'll be fine. We'll leave it going until we gather, so we can lay a claim after the war, so we can have a claim again after the truce expires. 7% positive in the capital there, yeah, in the city there. Yeah, we aren't going to get, is that their capital? It is their capital, that's lovely. We are not, Morocco embraces colonialism. Genoa, occupation. Move down this way, grab some more turf. Basically, once this drops, that's enough war, so that'll be enough war score, that'll be their capital. Yeah, and the Ottomans are taking pretty much everything else. Get off my screen. No, Mamluks, we're not interested. We ain't interested in your silliness. Okay, so that means Sicily has finished their war, no? Oh, no, they didn't. That's weird. Sicily should be on my radar tracker, eh? Aragon is, right? Yeah, everybody important is. Good. You should be, because you're going to be important in the coming years. Okay, is Genoa on the tracker? I like having everybody that matters on the tracker with us. Good, good, good. Is Tunis? I imagine Tunis should be. I mean, we've rivaled them, right? At one point we did. Okay, another snag there. Let's go down to Haleb. You're done. You guys go down to Haleb together. Why not? And then you can group up. No, Mamluks, go away, don't care. 57%, we still haven't broken that. That's awkward. Oh, there it is. That was beautiful, right there. So let's put in a pause there, and we got all this turf. So I'm going to go up here, and then we're going to go up to Genoa. Yes, that's fine. And these guys were... Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to peace out here. We got 80% war score, so I'm going to take this coastline. This is the city that I want mostly, Alexandria. It is the center of the Alexandrian trade node. It is a particularly wealthy center of Alexandrian trade node. Now, that's their capital, but not a trade node. What is this? What is this coin thing? Cannot select the province. Florence cannot make it a core. Well, I don't want to make it a core. I want to look at all these coins. What do they mean? Provides 34.6 trade power in the node, which is 23.9% of the province. Nice. And we're also going to take that one. So that's going to be our... oops, let's close that. Let's reopen it. There we go. That's going to be our land claim, and then we'll just grab all their cash. 450 is beautiful. Take war reparations from them as well, if there's anything left of them to do so with later. We could end, like, anything just for the prestige. We could end the rivalry with somebody. There's a little more prestige. No, that's going to push us over the limit. Okay, that's it. So we're going to take that. And coalition forming. A couple points for Genoa, Papal State, Naples, and Savoy. No biggie deal. No biggie deal. Send the demands, end the war. Love it. Okay, so now that's going to upset the locals, so we'll deal with that after. Protestantism can be later, not going to become defender of the faith. We know we have troops exiled, and we have some lack of cores. Okay, so we're going to core all this province, all this territory. That's not bad. Alexandria 98. That seems like it should be higher. How much development is it? 19. That's alright. But it is distant, so it's Florentine, Egypt. What's the distance do to us? I don't know that the distance does anything at this point. I don't remember if it has an effect. Not accepted culture, obviously. Intolerance of the faith. Production. Ahead of time. Production, local autonomy modifier. Oh yes, it's the local autonomy that's the issue. So, territories are local autonomy issue. Right, because the territories is the issue now, so no problem. So we got all these dudes here. Let's check the rebellion issues. The Mamlukids, there they are. 21, 21, 21, 21, across the board. They're going to be a bit upset, you'll see. How many are there going to be? Mamluk at 26,000. Gotcha. How about we take you guys? Set you up in Alexandria. I'm going to take maybe half the artillery and half but 4 of the 4 and 4 of those guys. What does that give us now? 19k. Yeah, that's 19 units. I want more than that. 20, 21, 22, 25, 25 should be good. Okay. And you guys, since you're black flagged, you can grab this guy, because he's fast moving dude. And you can come around here, and around here, and then up here, and then go like this, there. And then you can go up to Mantua. Oh, all our forts are still up. Oops, forgot to fix that. Shut down the forts. No point in having them all up. Well, probably a good idea to have Men 2 up, but do we have a truce with these guys? Yes, we do. Till 1540. So we got another 4-year truce. 4 years of truce there. So that might come back to bite me if I don't turn that back on at some point. And we got the dudes down here that are going to head up to Alexandria and hop on a boat. Okay, good. Nicely taken care of. Regrettably, we've lost our... Yes, we have lost our claim against them. However, we can fix that right now by going down here and waiting for... There it is, fabricated claim. What? What is that? That is our province. Or it will be someday. I guess we don't really need it, but it's not coastal, but it might be useful. That puts the claim on there. We can pull that guy back. We are improving relations with Morocco. How are relations up here? Improved relations are 65, so let's boost our relations with all of our allies nicely. Saxony, how's relations with you going? Improved relations 2. Okay, we can improve that a little further than 2. Saxony is actually below 100, which I don't like at all. Pardon me. Again, apologies for the raspiness and whatnot. How you doing, little Sicily? Austria's claiming territory on us. Again. As if any of that is your legit claim, dude. You don't own me. You ain't the boss of me. So I actually want Crane, Graz, and Istrien, and Welschbrixen, and Welschbern. I want all of those because they are part of the Venetian trade node. And both of those, that's just ridiculously powerful if you can control those two, massive amounts of those two trade nodes, which we do now. 48% in our home trade node of Genoa, 26 in Venice. Land technology. Useless research. Well, we'll drop some prestige instead of the points. Alright. 35 is probably overkill, but I guess we can keep them there. Give them a decent leader. Where's our dude? Where's our running home dude? How far is he? Oh, he's really trucking it. You can grab this guy now, and you can head back to Fizen. Not Fizen. What is it called? The capital, no? Firenze. That's the one. If you are Italian and you know better, please correct my pronunciations. Alright, so that will do. I guess we'll wait on the ships until we can... Wait with the ships there until they're ready to be hauled back. It's going to be a while, I think, before... Well, maybe not. 2.3 years. Might as well leave the ships mothballed, though. They don't really do a lot. And their strength of upkeep is not that important. You know, just transporting dudes across the world. Filippo Vasari. A greatly accomplished diplomat, well known for his efforts in establishing our nation as a major diplomatic force. We can have his efforts, say his efforts will be admired through the nation. 1 stability and 50 diplo points. Nice, like the stability. Or you'll reach further than our nation, so we can either get 50 prestige or 1 stability. Well, obviously, we're going to take the stability because we're already at 82 prestige. Boost to stability for free is always lovely. We're running out of time for the episode, though, so let's see how things are going. We are rebuilding our manpower finally, 46k, and it's actually growing for a change. What do we got for a mission at the moment? Rival of a rival. Morocco. Oh, that's right. That's why we're improving things with Morocco. And we have 11 more to go, which would leave us 1 point short. Really? Oh, there we go. No. It's been improved by 92. And we can get 8 more. And that'll leave us at 99. So we're going to give them a little, like, hidey-ho, good neighbor relations poke with some coin, I guess, afterwards. Lost their claim in Welschbern. Really? That's not okay. Return the Polish diplomat to start messing around in... take on foreign debt. No, we won't. Do not want to take on Austria's debt. I'm going to build a spy network, on the other hand. The very opposite spectrum. Religious civil disorder in Hungary. That's good. Georgia would like to buy some, or pay for some troops. Georgia. Got Georgia on the mind here. What are you doing, Georgia? Armenia and Dukaldir. That would be a nice thing to mess around with, because Georgia is Orthodox in a sea of Sunnis and Shias. Oh, there's Coptic in Armenia. You guys should just get along. You're obviously, you know, more alike than you are different with your religions. That's also all Coptic faith space. That's interesting. Aragon entered military alliance with France. Everybody seems to be in a military alliance with France. At least everybody I don't like. So Georgia's probably going to get their butt kicked. Dulkadir is transferring trade power to the Ottomans. They're allied with the Ottomans, Armenians, Gezkumak, and Ardalan. That sucks for you. This is the Great Horde. This one province minor is called the Great Horde, just so you know. Just in case you were wondering where the Great Horde has gone, it's right there. Okay, although Theodoro is doing great. I'd be happy if I was doing this good as Theodoro at this point in the game. We're just about out of time here. Let's see, we have 1,000 credits, so let's go ahead and actually spend some of those. What? Convictiari offer accepted. Austria has accepted an offer to hire Alsace 3 infantry from Alsace. Who is Austria at war with? Teutonic Order, Livonian Order, and Mecklenburg. In the Teutonic are against Pomerania and Austria. This is a Teutonic purge of Pomeranian heresy. Really? Well, that's not acceptable. Too bad we weren't the defender of the faith. We'd have got in all in that fight uselessly. Okay, not something I want to do at this point. Is be the defender of the Protestant faith. That might cause a small number of problems. I was just going to do something. Yes, building. Building. Where are you, buildings? Over here. Whoa, Legomatic. Development. Buildings, yes. We want to see where the textile mills and where the naval equipment factories are going. So, naval equipment manufactories are naval supply, fish, or salt. Textiles are wool, cloth, silk, and dye. And I think textiles are probably worth a lot more money than naval supplies. Yeah, we got salt here, right? That's salt. Yeah, salt. Fish, so we can do that. But we got textile all over the place here. I think we'll go ahead and start doing some textile mill production. We can't there. Why? Oh, cannot construct more buildings in this province. That's awkward. This thing will produce plus 40, 0.4, or 40% of a ducat. Lucca is controlled by the burghers. Current price 3.6, base price 3. And we produce... I see, I've never done these buildings. I honestly never built in these manufactories. I thought they were really, as far as the amount of cost. It's just, they're so exorbitantly expensive. But then at the same time, we have some really powerful places. Local development, where's our goods produced? Goods produced 2.1. And we get plus 1. We get 50% more, almost 50% more goods out of this province. To me, that sounds like a great idea. So, and then Lucca is similar, right? What's Lucca's production? 1.5 for 2.1 and 1.67. Genoa would be nicer to build. What do we got for buildings here? Marketplace? Barracks, castle. I feel like maybe that is an okay space for it. If we headed off this, if we managed to get ourselves out this way past to the Alps here, I would fortress there. Or there. But I would block, block them from getting in. If we could take, say, that and this and put fortresses in there, they wouldn't be able to run by. And then over here we go into Südtirol and put in a fortress. Yeah, that would be great. But I guess we'll go with Lucca for now, since we have the ability to do so. And we don't have to mess with anything. We're going to go ahead and boost that. And that's going to cost us 476.5 ducats. And build time is 60 months. Long time, big investment. So we could actually build another. Do we want to build a naval one? Uh, 18 in roads. Yeah, see, they're much less valuable. What is Siena got built here? Land force limit of 1? Yeah, no, you can go away. I'm going to change that up because a manufacturer is going to do a lot more. Textile 0.27. That's pretty good. So 2 of those in, almost $1,000 spent, and that's way over time now. So thank you so much for joining me. Oh, Sicily lost their war. See, last time when I told you I did the double recording, I had to redo this recording. They took Syracuse, and nothing was different in the war. They just sat there and they both stared at each other. One stared up from the boats and the other stared down from the land, and the same troops and everything. And they took Syracuse. So this time they didn't. RNG, my friends, RNG. Alright, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Hit that like button if you're still with us and enjoying things. Let me know if the graphics are cleaner and crisper for you, if any of that's improved, and how the sound is this episode. And as always, I will see you in game.